Okay, so hands down, Jesse was the best character this season. By far, it's not even close. Every time he was on screen, I didn't get upset at having to listen to him. I guess there was one part where he kind of annoyed me, but overall, all of his scenes were easy to watch, if that makes sense. I like compare it to Ellie and all her bullshit. Some of those scenes were difficult to watch because Ellie is just so stupid. She's just so dumb this season. I don't even know how to say it. So Jesse is a breath of fresh air compared to her. Like it's not even close. So just a disclaimer before I begin. It was hard to talk about Jesse and not talk about Ellie since a lot of the dialogue is shared between them. So yeah, this video is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. So I actually have another disclaimer. The original version of this video got blocked for copyright violations. Usually they'll let me know before the video goes public, but for whatever reason, it took 12 hours for them to take it down. And while I think the clips I used fall under fair use, I don't want to have to wait 30 days to get a response. So this video is unfortunately going to have some freeze frames in place of full clips, and I'll also be featuring Shimmer in some of the moving clips, because Shimmer will not be forgotten. So this latest episode starts with Jesse tending to Dina, who's sort of being a jerk to him for no reason, although I can forgive that because she does have an arrow in her leg. So like if you're gonna be all pissed off, that's a good time, I guess. And then out of nowhere, Ellie just comes pounding on the door just like a freaking maniac.
It's me. Jesse, Dina.
And even though Ellie's voice is as recognizable as nails on a chalkboard,
Sons of community!
Jesse tells her to say the name of her horse.
What's the name of your horse?
Shimmer, I'm alone. Open the fucking door.
And you might be wondering why he did that, considering it's obviously her. Well, a few minutes later, we get this gem of a scene.
You ever gonna tell me how you found the theater?
We followed the likeliest path into the city. Found the place you stashed Shimmer. She's still there, doing all right. Not that you asked.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. Justice to Shimmer, finally. This moment made me feel so damn validated, considering I made an entire video on this topic. Just like all of us watching, Jesse knows that Ellie doesn't give a flying fuck about Shimmer, and he's not afraid to let her know just how much of a disappointment she is. So, going back to the previous scene,
What's the name of your horse?
what he's really saying is, do you even remember that you brought your horse with you, you selfish piece of garbage? So satisfying. Just, so good. And so then they have this conversation about how Dina's pregnant.
I'm gonna be a dad.
No, you're not, Ellie. Jesse flat out reminds Ellie who the father of Dina's child is.
None of this has to change things between us.
Everything changing doesn't have to change things. Well, how about this for something new? I'm gonna be a father.
Boom!
Which means I can't die. But because of you, we're stuck in a war zone.
Boom.
So how about we skip the apologies and just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the fuck out of Seattle.
Boom! That's right, tell her what's up. My god, I fucking hate her so much. Like, they made Ellie terrible. They made Ellie just so unlikable this season. I don't know why. I liked her in the game. I didn't really like what she was doing in Last of Us Part 2, but I still liked Ellie. But now, who is this? Who is this disgusting, foul troll of a human being? And just to be clear, I'm not judging the character based on Bella Ramsey's looks. I'm judging her based on how she behaves.
Sons of community!
Like, if she behaved like she did in Season 1, I wouldn't give a shit. Ellie was fine. Bella Ramsey's Ellie was not a problem with me. I had no issue. She was likable. In the next scene, Ellie gets all worked up over seeing some Seraphite get detained by wolves. And while I can agree that this scene was hard to watch, like, I did feel bad for the Seraphite, it was definitely not the time to give up your location to attempt to save a member of a cult that guts you if you're not one of them. Especially when you're outnumbered 6-1.
There were 6 of them and 2 of us. What do you think would have happened?
You fucking kid!
At that moment, might I add. Because they're definitely going to send reinforcements if you just fucking murder them all.
Could be 30 more. Could be 1,000 more.
And also, the Seraphites shot Dina. They shot Dina with an arrow in the leg without hesitation. They didn't know who they were. They just shot her. So why are you trying to save this person? I don't fucking know. Ellie is retarded. So Jesse pulls her back. I don't know why. You should have let her go off because she's fucking stupid and I want her to die. Every scene where Ellie almost dies in this episode, I wanted her to die. I really wanted her to die. I was praying for it.
Finish her!
So that we could maybe have a different story than we got in the game.
So we're all having a baby.
Oh my god, she is just insufferable. She's equally, if not more, insufferable than Gail, and that's saying something. In the next scene, they make it to Jesse and Tommy's holdout.
Is that your shit?
Yeah.
And Ellie picks up a book. Jesse then says this.
You picked a good one.
Jesse is completely correct. Ellie did in fact pick a good one. For those of you who don't know, Ellie picked up the Sesame Street novel, There's a Monster at the end of this book. It's a great read. I've enjoyed it ever since I was a child and still pick it up every once in a while to this very day. The fact that Jesse knows and appreciates this book is equally, if not more commendable than his concern for Shimmer. You just know he's a great guy. Anyone that knows this book is a good person. You just know it. Jesse then proceeds to tell a story while sitting in front of a wall that reads, "Everything's got a moral, if only you can find it." Wow, so subtle, Neil. The moral of Jesse's story is essentially that the community that cared for him and relies on him is more valuable than his own personal desires.
Because I was taught to put other people first.
Ellie doesn't see it that way.
Okay. Got it. So, you're St. Jesse of Wyoming, and everyone else is a fucking asshole.
Not everyone. You're the asshole. Like and subscribe. So then they hear on the wolf radio that a sniper is fighting wolves, which has got to be Tommy. So they rush over to the location, and it seems like they're gonna reach him up until Ellie gets distracted by a fucking Ferris wheel.
I don't see an easy way north, but if he got there, it means we can too. Ellie.
The wheel. The whale.
What?
The whale. The whale.
Ferris wheels!
It's too far to swim. We need a boat.
What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, Tommy's over there. That's where we're going.
She wants to ride it so bad that she pretends as if this rogue sniper that can't be really anyone other than Tommy isn't Tommy.
You don't know that's him.
Who the fuck else would it be, Ellie? The Seraphites are the only people fighting the wolves, and they use a bow and arrow. And Tommy brought a fucking sniper rifle. Who the fuck else has that? What are you even talking about?
You don't know that's him.
Yes, we do.
I love the way Jesse delivers this line. Like, he sounds as if he has no clue how Ellie could even be debating this right now. Like how dumb do you have to be? How stupid and selfish is Ellie? It's insane. It baffles me, and that's what's great about Jesse. He represents what I'm thinking in this moment. He is the audience in this sense, and I love him for it. It's as simple as that.
We don't, and even if it is, he's got them pinned down.
For now, they called for backup.
Then he'll pin more of them down.
And then Jesse drops the bombshell that he voted against going to Seattle.
I voted no.
Why?
Because everything you do for you.
And in response to that, Ellie decides to make me hate her even more.
It wasn't in the best interest of the community.
Fuck the community! All you do is talk about the fucking community, you hypocrite! You think you're good and I'm bad?
Yes.
You let a kid die today, Jesse. Which is why he wasn't in your community.
Yes, because he's not only not a part of Jesse's community, he's a part of a group that tried to kill someone in his community. You dumbass. Oh my, like, are you that stupid? That's not even hypocritical. That's not hypocritical. How are you calling him a hypocrite? You stupid idiot. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is what I mean. How am I supposed to root for a character like this? How? How am I supposed to like this person?
Ellie points out to Jesse, in a crucial moment, that this concept of community is the problem.
Sense of community is the problem. What the fuck are you talking about? You fucking... Oh my god. I can't. Sorry, Craig, but no. The difference is, Jesse's community is still alive. And Ellie's been there for 5 fucking years. It's not like it's not her community. It's still her community. She's in a relationship with someone in that community. Oh my god. And because Ellie decided to abandon her community, now that community is in a war zone, and they want to get the fuck out of there. It's not so complicated. What the hell are you talking about? She doesn't point out anything.
So how about we skip the apologies and just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the fuck out of Seattle?
We need to go home.
I'm gonna start packing the duffels.
And the idea that Jesse thinks he's special or better because he cares about his community is the problem.
He doesn't think he's special or better. He just wants to save Tommy and get the fuck out of Seattle. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Oh my God.
Let me tell you about my community. My community was beaten to death in front of me while I was forced to fucking watch. So don't look at me like you're better than me, or like you'd do anything differently if you were in my shoes, because you're not, and you wouldn't.
He is better than you, and he probably would do something differently. He's not a piece of shit like you, so.
I really hope you make it.
Good for Jesse. Walk the fuck away from her. Everything Ellie says there is so stupid and so backwards. It's fucking insane. I can't with her. So good on Jesse for getting the fuck out of there. She's horrible. She is the worst. The problem I have, though, is then once they get back to the stronghold after Ellie, murders some more people.
I have like 30 seconds. Get the fuck over here. Please, please, please. You let a kid die today, Jesse. Which is why he wasn't in your community. Let me tell you about my community.
Ellie and Jesse have this little heart-to-heart. And for some reason, Jesse acts as if this scene where Ellie shows that she doesn't give a fuck about anyone else.
Fuck the community!
Didn't even happen.
Thank you for coming back.
Maybe I didn't want to. Maybe Tommy made me.
Did he?
Nope.
Because you're a good person.
Yes, because Jesse is a good person. Yes, that's why.
Yeah.
And he feels bad for people, even though you suck, and he shouldn't feel anything for you.
But also, the thought did occur. If I were out there somewhere, lost and in trouble, you would set the world on fire to save me.
I would.
The irony of that, Tommy was being pinned down by a bunch of wolf soldiers, and Ellie was like, fuck them, I'm gonna go to the Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel!
So that's not even true. That was the one line that Jesse said this entire season that pissed me off, because it just didn't make much sense. But either way, so long as we have a guy like Jesse in season 3, I have a lot of hope that this...
And it's gone.
I shot a baby. Would you cry for me? I lost my head again. Would you lie for me? Close your eyes.